we have the Nimzo, queen c2, castles, e4. e5, e5, this, and then just a3. Not bishop d3, not there were some other moves, but just a3, right?
No, but okay, it's a very, very well-known line as well. Takes,
c5.
c5, all those prearranged draws were played here, like cd, some queen h4 at some point.
This, bishop d3, f5.
But I think I've never seen this bishop e2 followed by bishop d3, to be honest.
f5, knight e2, d takes, bishop e4, f e4.
Okay.
Castled first, then b5, queen takes, bishop here, queen g4.
And queen d5.
Queen d5.
f3, a5. Wow.
f3, a5.
So basically after knight f4 he just wants to take...
Controls him, yeah. Takes.
Yeah, you take on d4.
No, you take on d4 and then you think. I mean, probably you don't play b4 immediately, maybe you include rook f8.
That's in the style of Petrosian, right?
Yeah.
But also when you need to win with white, actually, I mean, maybe you just don't prevent it, yeah?
So maybe you just do it. Yeah, that's what he decided to do. So rook takes, queen takes, cd4, cd4.
And the question is when to play b4?
Yeah, well, intuitively I want to keep the rook.
Yeah.
So rook f8.
Well,
Maybe
definitely looks black has a very good compensation for the exchange.
But then again, at some point, white will just go queen g4 or f4. I mean, then you give up a bishop for 2 pawns. Yeah, he went b4.
He went b4 immediately, because after a b4, if he wants it, he still has rook f8.
Right.
Wow, that's, yeah. That's a fine point. Also, there is queen e4.
A takes, rook f8, queen e4.
And they take some b4, and what's that?
Yeah, I mean, white takes on d5, and I don't know.
How to evaluate this?
No, I don't know, but when you're in a must-win, I think it's sort of okay for white. I mean, it's yeah, probably even worse, but okay, I mean...
Something like this, takes on c3 twice, go rook c7.
f4, f5, even at some point,
yeah. I mean, I can imagine playing some position like this. Even, yes, white
but black
probably
should be
is.
Fine, no.
Probably white is not winning.
Yeah, but he just went for the exchange, yeah.
Ah, so he goes to... Aronian just took back, yeah? Like this. Rook takes, bishop takes. He doesn't care all that much. Rook to c1.
Rook c1. Yangyi is ready to give up the piece back, so...
Which makes sense. Yeah, but the problem is that, I mean, obviously you're ready to give up a piece, but if you're to move, yeah, bishop b7, exactly.
Bishop b7, yeah. What's your next move with rook on c1, bishop on b2?
Yeah. Should be something like h4, I would guess.
h4 and
but then at some point black can probably go for c3.
I mean, black
he
can
might
easily,
want to play h6, yeah.
Black can improve the position, bring the bishop closer to something like e8, g6, and only then play c3. So it doesn't strike me as a dangerous position. So white is at the moment feels like in some sort of a stalemate. I don't know, he has no moves. I mean, the bishop b2, rook c1.
Is it the idea to bring the king to e3 to guard this one, or just to g3 to be safer?
No, I think it's just exactly what I pointed out earlier. I mean,
making moves.
Unfortunately, yeah, you have to play a move even when you understand. I mean, it's very, very...
Now it is c3. Okay, so pawn takes, rook takes.
Well, I sort of don't like c3 in terms of...
Why did he have to rush it? I would first position the bishop somewhere to e8 or...
and I mean, also now it's much easier for white.
Unless he wants to do this.
Yeah,
and just
but
say...
if you can, I mean, anything can happen, okay.
Really?
Well, I mean, first of all, after rook d3, you need to be sure you're not...
Knight c6.
Yeah, rook d7.
Ah, you mean like losing the bishop? No, not
rook
really,
d6.
but again, rook d6, taking the second guy. Yeah, I agree. This is not... This is not how you make a draw.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
this is not how you want to make a draw. And precisely, Aronian went all the way to this position, and now he is reluctant to take on d4.
No, I think his original idea was probably knight takes d4, because there is, like, after some rook c7 or something, there is queen a2 check. And probably that was his original idea. If something is wrong with it, then I think...
maybe this is wrong with it.
Yeah,
and check
exactly.
rook d2.
Yeah, I think he simply blundered.
Resign, yeah.
Because, I mean, okay, you don't go c3 immediately, and then after taking, you don't start waiting time. I
Yeah,
mean,
precisely. He wasn't forced to go c3, so when you go c3, you're okay. You have some sort of a plan.
Okay, now he plays h6, but obviously...
This and h6. h4...
Yeah, very logical.
Oh, it's interesting. You didn't take it now. You're not going to take it later.
Mm-hmm. Wait, but now the difference is that I can take with the queen. And I can go to f5 because there is no longer this check
But
check
it's always a
thing.
game. I mean, even here I just go h5. I mean, it's not...
h5 and g4, and yeah, I agree. This horse is quite stupid. That's why the pawn on d4 is still not taken. Bishop goes to a6, and now queen no?
No, he played rook h3.
So all of a sudden I thought maybe queen e4
Or rook c5 also was possible to force the matters.
Rook c5 was possible, yeah.
Queen a2 looks...
Rook a3 guarding the a2 square.
Queen b5.
Queen b5.
I think he blundered queen b5, to be honest.
Okay, king g3 is possible.
Knight
Knight
e7,
to
king
e7, king hides on h2, it's 2 pawns.